So again, thank you all for coming today on this wonderful occasion that brings us all together here in, true community spirit as we gather together to celebrate our nation's birthday. And I am the park interpreter here at Lawrence Heritage during the summer. This is my 20th summer here now, so I'm very happy about that. So thank you. Thank you. So one of the main things we'll be doing now, of course, shortly is the public reading of the Declaration of Independence. When we get to that point, I will call people up who would like to read part of the Declaration, and you're more than welcome to. First of all, I do need to do some thank yous first and some information about the Heritage Park. As you probably know, all of this today would not be possible without the generosity of local businesses and individuals and organizations who donated both food and money to make this all possible today. So what I would like to do is publicly thank those who donated in any way today. I'll go through the list, and then when I'm done, if we can all give them a round of applause. Okay? So in alphabetical order, I'd like to thank the following donors. Ann Benedicts, some of you know her. She is a friend of the park. She's part of the Friends group. She's the secretary for the Friends board. Unfortunately, she's under the weather today and could not be with us. But some of you who know her, Ann and her late husband Ray, were pillars of Lawrence Heritage here, the Friends group. So Ann could not be here today, but we wish her well. Also, Butcher Boy Market in North Andover, Heavenly Donuts on Essex Street here in Lawrence, Crown Bakeries, formerly known as Bagel Boy, the Friends of Lawrence Heritage State Park, Market Basket, McDonald's Restaurant / MDC Management Company. We also have the Merrimack Valley Central Labor Council, New England Pretzel and Popcorn, Salvatore's Italian Restaurant on Merrimack Street here in Lawrence, the Service Center of Greater Lawrence Incorporated, the Spigot River Brewery, Jonas Stunza, and the T.A. Sullivan Insurance and Real Estate Agency. So thank you to all of them. And also, sorry, one other one, Dairy Queen of South Lawrence. So for all of your various needs, it would be kind of you to consider these businesses for your various needs in retail and service and otherwise. Oh, and I'm sorry, thank you, Abigail. Tripoli Bakery on Common Street. Now I think the list is complete. Okay. So those are the individuals and businesses outside of Lawrence Heritage here who donated. Also, from in-house here, I would also like to thank Kyle Clark, the park supervisor. He'll be speaking to you soon. And I'd like to also thank his summer crew here as well. And also Matt Hagopian, who will be speaking with you shortly, the visitor services supervisor here at Lawrence Heritage. Kim is part, also Kim Stivers, who is part of she's a supervisor here. She did some baking for us. When we put out the desserts after, you'll enjoy some of her baking. The Friends of Lawrence Heritage State Park, the Eagle Tribune out of North Andover, and Terry Date, one of their reporters, Methuen Life newspaper, and the managing editor, Melissa Philly. So if we can all give them a round of applause as well. All right, and also I do want to recognize, standing in the back of the room there, Britt Bauner. Britt, thank you. some of you may remember Britt and I worked together 2 years ago when he was the visitor services supervisor, and I had a great summer working with Britt, and he's been very helpful here, and as always, I appreciate your help, Britt. Thank you. Okay. All right, and our current, don't go too far, Matt, our current visitor services supervisor, Matt Hagopian. Matt, would you like to come up?
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Adams. Appreciate the opportunity, and thank you everybody for coming out today. This is a really special event, and it's a very special place, and I'm really honored to be a part of it for my first time here in Lawrence. So thank you. I'd like to also thank our operations staff here at DCR, who are the people that are doing the floors, cleaning the bathrooms, cutting the lawns, and getting everything ready for this special day. They did a great job. Let's give them a round of applause, please. And it may have not been mentioned, but there's a lot of members here from our Friends of the Lawrence Heritage State Park group who has been instrumental in putting on events like this and others, and I really want to thank them as well. Give them a round of applause. And lastly, there were a lot of local businesses which really stepped up to the plate, and Rich Padova, who's not here right now, this is, I don't know who this guy is. Rich, listed them on a flyer, so just to recognize them, and again, we really appreciated them like stepping up and helping out for this really special community event. So happy Independence Day to everybody, and thank you for having me here today. Of course, the veterans. Yes. There we go. Thank you.
All right, now, next, I would like to go over the programs here that we have at Lawrence Heritage. You're experiencing, of course, one of our programs today, and I thank you for that. But, of course, there's a lot more going on here, some of which you may know about, some of which you may not know about, but it's kind of my job to make you aware of what's going on here during the summer at Lawrence Heritage, okay? So, now, as you may know, we do have a gallery with different exhibits in it throughout the year, and soon we will be hearing from Tom Spitaleri, who has put some of his collection, his bicentennial collection, on display for us in the gallery. Actually, Tom, do you want to? Yeah. All right. Tom will tell you about his exhibit. He can explain it better than I can. Okay, thank you, Tom.
So, what's in the gallery? So, what's in the gallery is almost everything I own that's bicentennial. Why I say almost is because every year I put this up in this park and people see it and they want it in other locations. So I'm kind of forced to go out and purchase more stuff to display in other locations. I started this because for all you young people in the crowd, I'm the oldest person here. I'm 84 years old. 84. Oh, wait a minute, I'm 48. What happened 48 years ago? It was the 200th anniversary of America. It's 248 now. I was born on June 4th. I told my parents ever since I was a kid, God rest my father's soul who's looking down on me, you had me a month too early. I should have been born on the 4th of July. But, so I started collecting this stuff many years ago, and thanks to Joe Bella, we got these nice frames from Joe, and this year I had extra help. I'm bringing up another generation. So this year I had my mother helping me with this, Joe Bella, and my 10-year-old niece, Sama. She helped me put all this stuff up. We were here like 2.5 days. This usually takes like 3 or 4 days to put up. So on this wall I have records and vinyls. On the wall over here, I just finished cleaning the last of my father's stuff up, and I found these papers rolled up in last November. They're from the 1976 Eagle Tribune. They did a special pull-out right before my birthday and right after my birthday, so that's what's there. And then in that room we have plates, bicentennial plates, trinkets, and anything to deal with the bicentennial. So come, enjoy it, tell all your friends. It's gonna be up the whole month of July. And I wanna thank the park for letting me put this up every year. And thanks, Rich.
All right, so on the red flyer in the back of the room and downstairs, there's a basic flyer I developed for Tom's exhibit. So that's the red flyer, all right? All right, now, the blue flyer, everything's color-coded here, right, with our programs, right? We color-code everything, okay? So blue, of course, is for water, right, okay? So the boat tours, my summer boat tours, are on the blue flyer here, okay? Now, they begin Saturday, July 13th, and continue every Saturday thereafter until August 31st, okay? Now, the first 5 are fully booked right now. So we do have some space left for August 17th, 24th, and 31st, okay? So if you're interested in taking my summer boat tour, it would be the last 3 Saturdays of August where we still have availability. So you can see myself or Matt in the back of the room there, and they'll call us, come by whenever while you're here today, and we'll sign you up if you'd like to take my boat tour. Okay, so the Merrimack, yes. So it's on the Merrimack River. Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. You meet me at the Bashara Boathouse in South Lawrence, okay? And then we go up to the dam, and I do some interpreting along the way, and then reviewing the development of the city of Lawrence, okay? And then we turn around and we start going up the Merrimack River towards Lowell. And again, I do some interpreting along the way. We turn around when we get to West Methuen. It's usually around 11, the halfway point, and then we get back to the Bashara Boathouse around 12 noon, all right? So it's a 2-hour narrated boat tour, all right? It's a nice, quiet pontoon boat. It's partially covered. Most of the time, not all the time, most of the time we have really nice weather, the way it works out, which we're thankful for, and everybody enjoys the ride, okay? So again, let us know if you're interested in that. Okay, now, the brown bag lunch program, that is on the yellow flyer, okay, all right, in the back of the room and downstairs as well. So every Wednesday during June, July, and August from 12 noon until about 1 o'clock, we have a different speaker who talks about a particular topic related to history, and everybody is welcome to bring their lunch and eat. You can eat while the speaker is doing his or her presentation. And I put out some snacks at the same time. And then we have a Q&A. And again, we usually get done around 1 o'clock, all right? So for the month of July, I got us started yesterday. And then for the rest of July, you'll see the other speakers. Britt, you'll be presenting in August, I believe, sometime, right? Okay. So our former VSS will be doing one of the presentations coming up in August, all right? You don't need to make a reservation. Just show up for 12 noon with your lunch and sit back, relax, enjoy the speaker, and then ask any questions that you might have, all right? So. Okay, now on the green flyer, okay, that lists all of my walking tours that I do here, all right? So we have the July and August schedule, and you will see the different programs here, as well as the different walking tours. They're at 10 in the morning, they're thematic. Again, you can see what day, what the theme is that day for the walking tour, and you don't need to make a reservation for the walking tour. Just show up here for 10 a.m. They usually last about 90 minutes or so, and it's a slow walk, all right? So anybody who might have difficulty walking, it's not fast-paced, it's a slow walk, all right? And again, you can see the different days and the different tours that I offer on each day, all right? So, okay. Matt, I think I saw Kyle come upstairs now. Can you get him for me? Thank you. Yeah, okay. The park supervisor will now say a few words. We got to just pull him out of his office there now. All right, okay. Kyle, you're up. Okay.
Hello everybody, thank you for joining us on July 4th today. Thank you everybody for coming out and supporting Richard's event. I'm Kyle Clark. Oh, can you hear me now? There we go, alright. Thank you everybody for joining us today, July 4th, for Richard's event. What's the 14th year? 18, wow, it's off, huh? So 18th year of Richard's event. Thank you everybody for coming out and support. I'm Kyle Clark, the new supervisor here. My very first year here. Rich has been a great help. I've known him for over 10 years now, I think. So yeah, short and sweet. Thank you very much for coming out, and hope you guys enjoy the time here. Thank you.
The Department of Conservation and Recreation, under the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, which runs the Heritage State Parks, we have Barbara Bulls, who's a regional interpretive coordinator for the Department of Conservation and Recreation for the North region. So I invited Barbara if she would like to talk to you now, so feel free.
Wow, I've never spoken at this event before. Thank you so much for coming. This is always such a spectacular event. I'll try to make myself taller here. This is always such a spectacular event. And, you know, I'm so proud of Richard. We've known each other 20 years now. And I can't remember, did I hire you? Do I get the credit for that? I get the credit for that, hiring Richard. He has been such a mainstay at this park for so very long. He is Mr. History. We call him the professor, right? In any history question I have, I go to Richard to get his opinion, which is always correct, right? And so he has just been a blessing to this park that really needs to have an extra person in the summer months. And as you know, he's also a professor at Northern Essex Community College. Anyway, so I'm the programmatic supervisor for this entire region, which means I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I was just at Bradley Palmer State Park this morning, and I supervise everything from Salisbury down to Walden Pond. And I really want to welcome Matt Hagovian to, yay, to the full-time position. As many of you know, Jim O'Shane was here for 23 years, and those are some big shoes to fill. And then we went without a full-time person for about 3 years. So it is just a huge relief and a really wonderful thing to have Matt here in a place that he really wants to work. You know, he loves Lawrence, he loves the museum, and everyone enjoyed the Declaration of Independence. I'll tell you, every time the Star Spangled Banner is sung, it brings tears to my eyes, and I hope that is the result for all of you as well. We live in such a free country, and we're so blessed to have a country that that protects those freedoms. So, thank you very much.
All right, one other announcement before we do the public reading of the Declaration. Today, because this is an event sponsored by the Friends of Lawrence Heritage State Park, we are offering membership in the Friends group for half price, okay? So if any of you would like to join the Friends of Lawrence Heritage State Park, there are brochures and applications on the table in the back, as well as downstairs on the first floor, okay? So it's not for renewing friends, but if you're just joining today, it's only a nominal fee to begin with, but if you're just joining today as a new friend, it's half price, okay? Just so you know. All right, so, all right, now, So at this point, while the hot dogs are cooking, we do the public reading of the Declaration of Independence, okay? And I will get us started off, and if anybody would like to read a section of the Declaration, if you could please join me, come up here now, and then you'll have a turn reading the Declaration. So please come up if you'd like to do a reading. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thanks, Joe. Thank you. Yeah, I'll. Okay, anybody else who would like to do the reading? No? Okay. All right, so, by the way, I just want to mention first, as you may know, a little bit of history here related to today, and Abigail reminded me, okay, that myself and Thomas Jefferson, right, we both died on the same day, okay, right? Okay, on the 50th, right? On the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, okay, or when it was adopted and approved, July 4th, 1776. Exactly 50 years later is when John Adams and Thomas Jefferson both died, right, on that same day, July 4th, 1826, right? How's that for a coincidence, okay? Both men who were very pivotal, of course, in the writing of the Declaration, both died on the same day, And when I gave the brown bag lunch presentation here yesterday, I was talking about the founding of our country, and it's interesting that, as I told the group yesterday here, Jefferson actually wanted Adams to be the main writer of the Declaration, okay? He thought Adams should be the one to be the main author, okay? But Adams threw it back to Jefferson, all right? It's like, no, I think it should be a Virginian who's the main author of the Declaration, okay? And then also, Adams knew that he wasn't well-liked, okay? So it's like, no, he's to Jefferson, no, it's better if you do it, all right? So Jefferson, who was only 33 years old at the time, he said, okay, all right, John, if you think, I'm the better writer and a Virginian should do it, and I'm better liked than you are, then okay, then I will be happy to be the main author of the Declaration, okay? And that, of course, secured Jefferson's place in history, right, ever since then, okay? And so Jefferson wrote the draft. It was only a draft, and then he gave it to John Adams and Benjamin Franklin to look over and to see if they wanted to make any revisions, okay, which they did make some. And then June 28th, 1776, the draft of the revised draft of the Declaration was given to the Continental Congress, all right, for approval. So then on July 4th, 1776, the Second Continental Congress approved adopted and approved the Declaration of Independence, all right? July 8th, it was read publicly for the first time in Philadelphia. July 9th is when it was signed, okay? And then August 2nd is when it actually became official, all right? When July 9th is when the 13 colonies approved it, okay? And then August 2nd is when 50 of the 56 delegates actually signed it, okay? So as I told my audience here yesterday for the brown bag lunch presentation, some people say, oh, August 2nd should be Independence Day, right? Because that's when 50 of the 56 delegates actually signed the Declaration, okay? But history, right? History has given us July 4th as the official Independence Day, all right? So, and all throughout history, of course, that's what we've gone with, all right? So anyway, just wanted to get that out of the way. All right, so Opposed? All right. Thank you, Abigail. My widow here reminded me now. Okay. She's like, okay. All right. When Adams died, when John Adams died, even though Jefferson had died several hours before him, but because news traveled very slowly back then, Adams did not know that Jefferson had already died that same day, right? So, as Abigail reminded me, Adams's last words were, "And Jefferson lives." Right? Is that it? And Jefferson lives. But actually, no. He had already died earlier that day, but John Adams didn't know it, you know, so.
Mr. President, can I jump in?
Go ahead, Richard. Go ahead.
Okay. Your friend Tom
Yes.
sent a group photo. Oh, they didn't have cameras back then.
No.
A group portrait of you guys causing all the trouble.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Richard Russell, former city councilor. We have a $2 bill, okay, and you know, I'm on the back there with all my friends there, right, okay, writing the Declaration of Independence, okay, but I remember when this came out, I was a student at Central Catholic High School here in Lawrence, and wow, this was a big thing, you know, when this came out in the mid-70s, right? The old $2 bill. This is a relic now, right? You know?
I still print them.
But,
2017 every month.
oh, is that when they? Wow, okay. I haven't seen one of these in years. Wow. Yeah. Okay. But, and of course, thank you. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Yes. Okay. All right. So, okay. Here we go. Now, in Congress, July 4th, 1776, the unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. Okay, all right, Joe, would you like to pick up now? Yeah. All right, so do you want to read this second? We hold these truths. Yeah.
As a prelude to my reading, I really started off with a very bright red, white, and blue shirt, but this is the product of the bachelor doing his own laundry with a little bit too much bleach.
Thank you for your honesty.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that amongst these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That wherever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such force as to them shall seem most likely to effect long established, should not be changed for light and transient causes, and suffer, while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they were accustomed. But when a long train of these abuses and usurpations pursuing invariably the same object evinces the design to reduce such government and to provide new guards for their future society. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity of the present King of Great Britain in a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world.
Thank you, Joe. So, yes.
He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his government to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained, and when so suspended, he is utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people unless those people would relinquish the right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable by them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together legislative bodies at places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures.
That's it, Richard. Thank you. Okay, Richard. Tom. Mark, hold on 1 second. Tom, yeah. Our chef, he's cooking the hot dogs, so he needs to get back in the kitchen quick. So we're going to let him go next. Okay,
where was
all right, go ahead. All right, so he has dissolved.
Okay. He has dissolved the representatives' houses repeatedly for opposing with mainly firmness and his invasion on the rights of people. He has refused for a long time after such dissolution to the cause of others to be elected where the legislative power is incapable of antebellum have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the states remaining in the meantime exposed to all dangers of invasion from without and conversations within.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Okay, Mark.
He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws of naturalizations of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriation of lands. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amount and payment of their salaries. He has created a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out of their substance. He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation.
Thank you, Mark.
For quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment from any murders which they shall commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all other parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefit of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our governments, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever, He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. Do you want me to read up to that, Mark?
Okay, where are you?
Yes. Thank you. He has constrained our fellow citizens taken captive on the high seas to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands.
All right, does anybody else want to do a reading, or I'll finish it off? No? Okay. All right, so,
No, here we go.
okay, yes. Oh, you want to do the reading first? Okay, so Kim, all right, so we are in every stage.
Short.
Yeah, just hold it.
In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitions for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince, whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant, is unfit to be a ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by the legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our immigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity. And we have conquered them by the ties of our common kindred. We disavow these usurpations which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which announces our separation and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace, friends.
And just to finish it off, we therefore, the representatives of the United States of America in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states, they have full power to levy war, conclude peace contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. The end. So thank you to all the readers. I appreciate it. So, let's see. Okay, one of our employees, Kim, who just did part of the reading, she's going to do something else for you now.
Surprise attack today. Where's this? Okay. Hello. So surprise attack today. We would be remiss in not acknowledging the fact that it is America's birthday. And we have to acknowledge our 50 nifty United States. 50 nifty United States of the 13 original colonies. Shout 'em, tell all about 'em. One by one, till you're giving a name to every state that's in the USA. In the USA. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming.
I promise we really do serve food here.
So, yes, so thank you to Kim Stivers and Barbara Bulls for the additional entertainment on top of what we already had this year. So at this time, the last part of the festivities today is the Best Dressed Patriotic Contest, okay, and the raffles, all right? So first of all, again, I do want to thank all of you for coming today. I appreciate your attendance here. I appreciate your attendance and your participation and your spending time with us here today at Lawrence Heritage on this very important holiday where we recognize the birth of our country. Okay. So again, thank you all. I hope you enjoyed the food. Again, help yourself to more dessert if you'd like. All right. So again. So we'll do the Best Dressed Patriotic Contest first, and then we'll do the raffles, all right? So first of all, we do have different categories for the Best Dressed Patriotic, all right? So I will start with the children first, okay, and then we'll do the adult category. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. So for the children here now, okay, it's a tie, right, between Joey and Matthew? Yes. Right, okay. So I am giving the Best Dressed Children's Patriotic Attire to Joey and Matthew Gilmet, all right?
Yes. Matthew, it's yours too. Wow.
Yeah, that's it. I'll count it over here for you, okay?
Thank you.
The kid doesn't know what it is.
Okay. All right, so now we have the adults and the singles, okay? Or couples, I should say. Well, all adults now, couples and singles, all right? So first of all, those of you who are here as couples today, can you put your hands up just so I can make sure, so I know, okay. So Jim and Joanne, right? Yes? Oh, John and Joanne, okay, yes, all right. Any other couples here today? Okay, we have the Siegenthalers, okay, yes, all right. All right, so I'm just trying to narrow it down now, first of all, for couples. Okay, and yes, we have Darlene and Alan, yes, okay. All right, so as far as patriotic, best dressed, again, I do appreciate everybody's attendance here. You all look great today. So for couples, all right, I will award the best dress to the Siegenthalers and the McIntoshes. Okay. So, if you'd like to bring them up. Okay, so now we'll do singles, okay? And there are several of you here who are really looking wonderful as far as red, white, and blue, okay? So we'll do multiple prizes, all right, for singles now for best dressed patriotic, okay? So first of all, Andrea, you're one of the winners, okay? So and Richard Gilmet, I'll give you one of the best dressed patriotic prizes. And then at this table to my right, Sharon, and I don't know your name, Jocelyn? Okay, so two of you as well. Yeah, Sharon. Yeah, Sharon, you as well. Yeah, there's two Sharons here. Yeah. Okay. I forgot there was two Sharons.
Be the person. Found that. Threw it away, smashed it.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, so again, you all look wonderful today, and I appreciate your attendance. And those are for the best dress. We'll now do the general, the free raffles. So have your tickets ready. All right. So. Pick one. Okay, all right, let's just do it here, it's fine. All right, so 420-8329. All right. Not that this was rigged or anything, but that's my mother-in-law. Okay, thank you. And so pick anything you'd like there. Yeah, anything over here, yep.
That's the game's mine?
There's no water in there.
Okay, while she's deciding, we'll do the next one now. All right, I'll just call out the last three digits, 314, 314. No, 314? No, 314. Sharon, no, come on. 3, okay, we'll take it, okay. So, 314, yes, 314, yep. All right, so, yeah, again, take whatever you'd like. Okay. 335, no, 336, 336. Okay, very good. Yes. 345. 345. Of course. Yeah.
What is this?
321. 321. All right, Richard. Okay, I'll see you. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. 321? No? Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. 349. 349. Very good. Okay, all right. Let's see, 338. 338. All right, well, maybe they left, okay. All right, 305, 305. No? Okay, they must have left. Oh. 305, 305. Oh, I just said that. 349, I said. Yeah, okay, 305, 349, no? Nobody? All right. 344, 344.
You go to church? Not the Andolfo.
Careful, the doors don't get that cheer.
Uh, 330, 330.
Yep, right here. Finally somebody from the top. 330. Right.
Okay, very good, Jerry. Take it if you'd like.
You don't want it?
349. Oh, 343, sorry, 343. 343.
Make sure you use a grease pencil.
I think Nick has it. Okay. 311, 311. Mom and Dad's former neighbor there. This is our city of Kono. Yeah. Okay, you're welcome. Okay. 309, 309. Okay, take whatever you'd like there. Yeah, just be careful of the white.
I'm so backed up on my blog.
Want me to get that for you?
I don't even know what's going on. It's like animal sanctuary. Some of them just
Okay, 337, 337. Yeah, just, well, I was holding it and then helping her to retrieve the picture. 312, 312. How did you end up with 2 tickets? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, all right, okay. All right, sure, I'll take that and help yourself there.
road.
Oh, all right, okay. 331, 331. Well, your family is walking up here today.
Don't you want it? She's bringing Yeah, there is. She took it. Put that outside.
Okay, 348, 348, 348.
What? I put that outside. I have a box. I dropped that. Got a 750. That's good. Oh, okay. So we have one so my box.
The last few now, yeah.
Wrap it. Squirrel. So I got them all. So if I probably never drive by a house, but if I ever did, I'm like, oh yeah, that's darling time.
Okay, you're welcome, Bob.
What is that? No.
All right, 326, 326.
Those 2 hours again.
No? All right, they must have left. Oh, you're, okay. Yes.
One person's ass in the
Okay, 350, 350. Okay. Thank you, Claire. Yeah.
I didn't have one either, remember, I'm sitting there. So they never came out to where I was.
340, 340, 340.
Right here.
Okay.
Pick up the Peters. Yeah, you could do that.
Is it toast broke?
You take that Peters down, put it in front of the thing, you display the corner.
Give me the last.
310, 310.
Yeah, he got it. I'm still I told you this happened to us last week. Read the board notes. He's behind like 4 times. We got 2 tickets. No, how many tickets? 4 tickets. He could have won Yes, thank you. We were off by 2 numbers.
You take another trip.
Okay, we're It's a very nice scene from Hong Kong Harbor. 351, 351. Okay, thank you, Don.
Break the wall, put it up.
Okay, thank you. All right. Yeah, that's okay, but I hope you have space for that.
Is that the mark? That ain't heavy, that's my picture.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, so everybody, if you'd like to stay and chat, look around the museum, we're open until 4 o'clock. But again, thank you all for coming, and have a great rest of the day.
So my number. Thank you, everybody, very much. I was telling you, my numbers were my license plate years ago, but 2 of the numbers were like switched. But the numbers were all there.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Ready for some music this morning? Yeah. Righty. We are the Synchrony Quartet. We are basically from your sister city, Lowell. Okay? So we're from around. I'm in Chelmsford. Victor over here, he comes all the way from Worcester to sing with us. Thanks for joining. But it's okay. Some people don't like baseball fan, and he's happy the Blue Sox moved down there. So we're going to sing some songs for you today, and we hope that you enjoy them. And let's see what our next one is going to be. Oh, our next one is a new song for us. We sing with a chorus called the Gentlemen Songsters. And this one we've just learned, so let's see how it goes. What do you say, okay?
Yes.
No, everybody's out here right
Come fly with me, let's fly away, away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away, away.
Thank you, Paul.
Come fly with me, let's go down to Peru. In Mama Land, there's a one-man band and a two is food for you. Come fly with me, let's pick up in the blue, off in the blue. Once again, you up there, where the air is rarefied. We'll just fly. Starry-eyed, once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near.
Get that to the leader. Did I drop there?
Angels sing, cause we're together, weather lies, it's such a lovely day. Just say the word and we'll take those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, come on, let's fly away. Let's touch the sky, come on, baby, let's fly. Yay! How we do on that one? We didn't make too many mistakes, did we? You don't make any? I didn't notice. You didn't notice any? No. Good, good. So, this next song I think you're going to recognize. This one is from a Broadway show a long time ago. This one is a George Henry Cohan song. This is in the Grand Old Flag, and I don't know if you've ever heard it sung in 4-part harmony, but that's what we're going to attempt to do for you this morning, okay? No, be careful. Sit down. Sit, please. Thank you. You're a grand old flag, and forever peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the land of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Why should old acquaintance be forgot? Keep your eye on the grand old flag. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. But should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. Red, white, and blue, we are for you. Keep your eye on the grand old flag. Grand old flag. We even got the color guard. It's one of the traditions of barbershop singing for the lead to forget the words. But he got it on the second verse. So we'll give him credit for that. That's a new song that we just learned it actually in the last couple of weeks just to sing right here. So now the next song is another hairdresser that I'm sure you're going to recognize. This one is very, very special because guess who gets to sing the melody on this one? Me! You're right! You're absolutely right. So listen carefully.
How are we doing?
And despite that, it's a good song. Okay. They're giving it to me already.
No, it's right here. We can,
Really?
You can sit here.
I can sit there?
Yeah, sit there. You can wait and see.
May I have a flag?
Yeah, 1
Hey, Mom,
So, what do you think so far?
Very good.
Can you hear the four parts? Yes. It's a little hard for us outside, to hear all the balance of the quartet. So you may be wondering about who we all are. So let me introduce the guys, okay? So way over there on that side is Victor. Victor is a retired software engineer. Victor sings the baritone part. Tim is our one professional musician in the group. And Tim's a pianist, actually, but Tim is singing the bass part. And we're going to do a little something for you later. We'll let you hear the four parts individually, and then we'll put that all together for you, okay? Now, Dean here is singing the lead part, and one of the characteristics of barbershop music is that the lead, unlike in many choral arrangements, the lead is in the second voice. So he's in the second voice, so the lowest voice, of course, is the bass, then there's the baritone, then there's the lead, and Dean is the lead chaplain at Lowell General Hospital. So if you end up at Lowell General Hospital and you have a problem, which we hope you don't have, but if you need some encouragement, Dean is the man. He's got a group of chaplains working for him, but he's the lead chaplain. And I sing the tenor part, which is the high part, so I'm usually above the lead. And I'm a retired professor of computer science at UMass Lowell.
And his name is Jesse.
My name is Jesse. Yeah, so that's who we are. And but we sing, like I said, we sing in this chorus called the Gentleman's Songsters. That's where we all met. And that chorus is about 20 guys, and we enjoy that very much. And so we said, well, let's form a quartet. And so that's what we did. So the next songs we're going to sing actually are what we call kind of barbershop chestnuts. Okay, in the sense that these are songs that almost all barbershoppers know, and we actually sing these two songs at the end of every rehearsal of the chorus. So it gives us, in addition to enjoying singing together, one of the things about barbershop is the fellowship that we all feel. You know, there's some singing, there's some sayings that, if we all sang together, there would be harmony all over, right? Maybe you know there's a song, Music Speaks Louder Than Words. Have you ever heard that song? You have. So that's the kind of song that we take apart. So these two songs, we're going to sing two songs in a row here. Two songs together, they go right one into the other. And that's what expresses the feeling of barbershop singing.
What is a heart without harmony? What is a soul without song? A heart with no wings, a heart with no strings, a world without right or wrong. Teach the children to sing. Our gift is a lifetime of song. Joy transcending sets every ear bending to hear voices blending so strong. Teach the people to sing that all their voices belong. Faces, a rainbow of races, join in harmonious song. good will come all ringing on our song. Smile the while you are singing. Oh, carry your power. Keep a melody ringing and ringing in your heart.
The next song is Singing in the Rain, and Dean just said, we're happy we don't have to do that today. It's actually gorgeous day. We're happy it's not too hot. We're happy we're not in the ambulance, too. So, this is the fun song. This
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain and singing, just singing in the rain. Well, sing it again, singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm so happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from that place. I'm on the run with the rain. I've a sweet big smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane with an oh so happy refrain and singing. I'm just singing in the rain, such a happy refrain. Walking down the lane, singing in the rain. Walking down the lane, singing in the rain. Walking down the lane, singing in the rain. Oh yeah.
So who made that song famous? Gene Kelly. Very good, very good. I thought it was us. Next song? I'm not telling. I'm trying to tell you. You just got to come on. Next song. How about this song's very appropriate because of his misbehavior. You know what it is? You know what it is now? You know what it is now?
Yeah, it's something about anytime.
Okay. We'll let you guess the title of this one after I have another swing, all right? Case yourself. You probably want to know what key it's in too, don't you? I mean, I don't care. You know, you just want everything. Just once. Just so difficult to get along. How about this one? That's a good one. We'll do it.
Anytime I find I'm feeling lonely, and I'm wondering just what I should do. Since I know your love is for me only, I'll write this special letter, dear, to you and only. You know there's no one to talk with all by myself. No one to talk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Wonderful you, and I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Wonderful you, like Jack Horner in the corner. Don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, and that's why I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Yes, I said wonderful you. And I'm raving, I'm craving, but I ain't misbehaving. I'm saving all of my love for you. Misbehaving, I'm crazy for you.
All right. Okay. You did it okay. Thank you. See, the next one. You have everything. I do. Do we have any Marys in the crowd? Mary? No Mary? No Mary at all. How about Lou? Got a Lou in the crowd? No Lou? Well, we're gonna sing to Mary Lou anyway. Sometimes we get a Mary Lou. Occasionally we get lucky. So this one's called Hello Mary Lou. It's in the wonderful key of, no, not B flat, it's A sharp.
Pass me by one summer day, flash those big brown eyes my way, and oh, I wanted you forevermore. Now, baby, I'm not one that gets around, swear my feet stuck to the ground, and though I never did meet you before, I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. I said, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary. I knew Mary Lou. We never part. We never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. Saw those lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. Wild horses couldn't make me stay away. Thought about a moonlit night. I'm proud you could have died. That's all I need to see for me to stay. Hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary. I knew Mary Lou. We never part. So hello, Mary Lou.
I said hello, Mary Lou.
Goodbye, all.
Right from the start I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. They heard about you.
Is that for you or against you?
Yeah, I think it's just in case.
Yeah.
So you said you could hear the 4 parts, right? We don't believe you. we have trouble hearing outside. It's a little hard. You were usually rehearsing inside, you know? But anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to do another barbershop chestnut that you probably heard. This one's called My Wild Irish Rose.
Oh, yeah, that's a good tune.
So what we're going to do, though, just to show you how this really works, we'll do a little bit of each part individually. So we're going to start off with the lead. Let's see if I can find the right key here. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that there's the melody, right? That's the melody. You should hear that melody good and strong. And the important things about a barbershop quartet, the second most important part is the bass. You gotta have a good solid bass. So Tim's going to sing the bass part for you.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows.
Okay? It's not as melodic, right? But when you hear all 4 together, you'll hear how that gives us the bass that we all rely on, okay? So the next part, the third most important part, that Victor is smiling already because he thinks he's the third most important part, but I'm the third most important part. So listen. And above the lead, my wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. Sarah, you're not applauding. And last but not least, to give it a 4-part chord, we have the baritone part. Now, if you thought the bass was a little difficult, wait till you hear this.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows.
How about that? Only because he sang the wrong word. The first one is dearest, right? No, the first one's sweetest? Yeah. I sang the wrong word? Yeah. I know that you would have gotten better applause if you sang the right word. I'm so sorry. You did. Okay. All right. So, if we put it all together, it's supposed to sound like this. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish.
dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose. The bloom from my wild Irish rose.
So the Barbershop Harmony Society, which is the parent organization of all these groups, which actually has its international competition going on as we speak.
Why aren't we there?
They have a series of songs called Polecats. And the Polecats are songs that just about every barbershopper learns somewhere along the way. So that when we meet people and we find out they're barbershoppers, we can sing these songs. I was at an academic conference one time, and bit of a story, but the point is, I was making a presentation, and I start off my presentation by singing. And after I sang, somebody came up to me afterwards and said, "You sound like a barbershopper." I said, "I am a barbershopper." He said, "Well, let's sing together." And so the next song we're going to sing is one of the kind of songs that they don't know. This one's called "Down Our Way," and it's a fun song. It's one of the standard 12 what we call polecats, and now there's even a book 2 of polecats of another 12, so that's 24 of them. And this one's in the first one.
Policemen say, how do you do? Pals by the store and gals galore, and that old gang of mine, we sang Sweet down our
So there's this myth that barbershoppers only sing old songs. Not true. Not true.
It's just that we're all old people.
Speak for yourself.
Speaking for you.
Nothing but insults, you know? Okay, so this one you will recognize. We'll ask you afterwards who sang it. Okay? We'll see if I'm sure you'll know it.
Down doobie doo down down, comma down doobie doo down down, comma down doobie doo down down. Breaking up is hard to do. Don't take your love away from me. Don't you leave my heart in misery. If you go, then I'll be blue. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. Remember that. Help me time. keeps me all through the night. After all that we've been through, 'cause breaking up is hard to do. They say that breaking up is hard to do. Now I know that it's true. Don't say that this is the end. Instead of breaking up, I wish that we were making up again. I beg of you, don't say goodbye. Won't you give our love another try? Come on, baby, let's start anew. 'Cause breaking up is just so hard to do. Breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up is hard to do. Down. Breaking up is hard to do. Down, down.
So I see some people singing with us. So our chorus is just all men. So if any of you guys want to come sing with our chorus, we'd love to have you. And so you can see us after we finish performing, and we'll tell you, we rehearse on Tuesday nights in Chelmsford, and we rehearse from about 7:30 to about 9:45. We have a wonderful director, his name is Richard Kreitz, and we have a great time. And like I said, in addition to the singing, there's a lot of camaraderie in the chorus. So if you know anybody, if you want to sing with us, we'd love to have you. Or if you know anybody who likes to sing, and if you're a lady who likes to sing, we can put you in touch with ladies groups as well, because there's a wonderful Merrimack Valley chorus. Have you heard them? You heard them? No? They're a terrific chorus. And so if you're interested, chat with us after we sing. So this next song, I know it's another one that you want to do. Oh, we didn't ask. So who sang that song that we just did? You know?
Neil Sedaka.
Neil Sedaka. And
He's also covered later, but in like the 80s.
Yeah, but he actually had a hit with it twice.
Yeah, oh, really?
He had a hit with it twice. Yeah, I don't remember the exact years. There's another guy in our chorus who likes that song. He introduces it pretty often. But anyway, Neil Sedaka is great. So here's another one that two different people had real hits with this one. So we'll see if you can name these. This one, okay?
to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Wonderful,
Okay, so who made that one famous?
Was it Louis Armstrong or Sam Cooke?
It was Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong was one, right?
Before
Second.
Louis Armstrong,
Abraham Lincoln.
no. The Divine Miss M.
No.
Yes, Bette Midler. Okay, the next song.
You guys made me cry with that. Tears of joy.
Well, we're happy about that, you know? We're happy. It's a good day for that. Good day. The next song, we invite you to all join in, but it's got a little trick at the end, so be careful, okay? But you can join in on this one because you will absolutely know it.
You assume that's what he was saying.
I like to keep them guessing about what we're singing. Actually, Tim put together the set list, so I think he had it memorized. Weeks ago. Weeks ago.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. My home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountain to the prairie to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. America, my home.
We got two more songs for you, and the first one is a love song. Like love songs?
Yeah.
You do? So maybe if this one made you cry, maybe this one will make you cry too. It's a gorgeous love song about something we all love. So we hope you enjoy it. And the title will be...
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you. Yeah.
Tim.
Yes.
if you're losing it now, wait till you get to my age. Let's see.
It'll be a long time.
Is it? More than double. It is true. I am more than double Tim's age. That is absolutely true.
Yet half the man. It's weird.
Let's see what they do now. And I bought them these ties. I don't get no respect.
With these ties?
I paid for these ties out of my own hard money.
I love the ties.
Yeah, pay up. Let's pay up. What a group. What a group. Back to the love song. Back to the love song.
The love song.
Would you like the key?
Yes, please.
Wait a minute. Would you be quiet up there, please? Oh, he's playing our tune. Here we go.
I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, boy. I love Java, sweet and hot. Oops, Mrs. Olson, I'm a coffee pot. Shoot me the pot and I'll pour me a shot. A cup. Shoot me a slug from that wonderful mug, and I'll cut a rug till I'm snug in a jug. A slice of onion and a raw one. Draw one. Wait a percolator. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup of Boston bean. Soybean.
I said a little bit of green bean.
Cabbage and greens.
You know that I'm not keen about a silly old bean. Unless
it's a coffee bean.
Oh, I love Java, sweet and hot.
He likes it hot.
Mrs. Olson, I'm a coffee pot. Shoot the pot and I'll pour me a shot.
Now they gotta wait.
A cup of Java.
Slip me a slug from that wonderful mug, and I'll cut a rug till I'm snug in a jug. Drop your nickel in the pot, Joe.
Taking it slow, taking it slow. Waiter, percolator. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, boy.
Okay, so we have one more song for you. And this song has special meaning to me, and I think to the guys too. I talked about camaraderie before, and as we all know, it doesn't matter you're Republican or Democrat or whatever these days. You all got to admit there's a lot of animosity going on, correct? Right? It doesn't matter which side of the aisle you're on. So this one is a song which is near and dear to our heart. It's called "You've Got a Friend in Me," and it really represents for us, why we sing together. And you can see we fool around a lot. We enjoy each other's company, and So we hope that you enjoy it, and we hope that you've enjoyed our performance.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said, son, you got a friend in me. I'm saying you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
You've got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you.
We stick together, we can see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you, boy, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. 'Cause you got a friend in me. Shooby-doo-wop. Woo!
Good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to Lawrence Heritage State Park. My name is John Adams. I'm here with Abigail, my wife, a.k.a. Rich and Lori Padova. Okay. All right. So, my fellow Americans, today, as we gather here together on this solemn yet glorious day, I am reminded, perhaps you too, of the struggles faced by our founding fathers as they sought independence from Great Britain. Their bravery and determination in the face of the daunting challenge in creating a new nation, a new government, and a new presence in the world, what brings us here today as we proudly and patriotically celebrate the 248th birthday of the United States of America. And to my Spanish-speaking friends here today, y a mí que habla hispana aquí hoy, gracias por venir y espero que la pasen muy bien. All right, so again, thank you all for coming today to the 18th annual old-fashioned 4th of July celebration at Lawrence Heritage State Park. I know some of you have been with me since the beginning when I first did this in 2006, and yes, and I appreciate your presence every year. And those of you who have been coming more recently, of course, I thank you as well. So a few thank yous before we begin the parade. First of all, the Lawrence Civil War Memorial Guard, thank you for your participation today. And the 6th Maine Battery, thank you for your participation today. And at this time, if we have any elected officials here, if you would like to come up and say a few words. We will hear from Councilor Mark LaPlante and Jonathan Guzman, the Vice Chairman of the Lawrence School Committee.
Greetings, everybody, and happy birthday to all of us. And thank you very much, President Adams and your wife, Abigail. Mrs. Adams, we do appreciate it. I don't want to take it too informal. A special day. Let's never forget these days. Our country's gone through a lot. The Civil War, Honor Guard, and the folks from Maine remind us of some of the trials and tribulations of the 248 years that we have faced as a country. There's more trials and tribulations ahead of us. There always will be. We'll never forget it. But a day like today brings us together to celebrate a birthday. And we know this country, despite the highs and the lows, will remain for as long and as powerful as we all are committed. So thank you. Happy birthday to all of us, and I hope for a very special Independence Day. Thank you.
Hey everybody, my name is Jonathan Guzman. As mentioned, I'm the Vice Chair of the Lawrence School Committee. At these moments when we gather together as a community, it's precious to my heart because we're not only celebrating the birthday of this country, we're celebrating the freedoms that many individuals throughout our country, throughout our city, put their names into to fight for us, right? And I always like to play tribute to one of our own, a sister of mine that I walked these halls in high school with, Johanny Bichara Rosario, and every time that I'm in these spaces, I like to uplift her name and everybody that serves in our military to ensure that today we can be amongst us with freedom and that one day we're able to continue to fight for justice and equity across our nation. Thank you and happy birthday, the U.S.
All right, any other elected officials here who would like to speak? No? Okay. All right. At this point now, we will do the flag raising ceremony. So if there are any veterans here who would like to participate, or anybody, you don't have to be a veteran, who would like to help us raise the flag, please come up now. Okay, we will. I will now call up Joey Grieve, who will sing the national anthem for us.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner